Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope everyone is having a great day. It has been a long day for me, but I think I said that last Wednesday too. So I think it was a little less long than last Wednesday's was. But I'm here and you're here and we're going to craft together, have some fun. So we'll wait about a minute or so and see if anybody else is able to join. I see a couple people. And then we'll get started. So while we wait, I'll show you some cards that I made this week. And then you'll know if you want to go look at the videos or not. So I made, let's see. I have this one. It's a surprise card. It pops up and it has a message in the front or in the inside. This one says make a wish. And then on the back there's a place for you to be able to sign and leave a message if you want to. So this one was released on Monday. So if you want to go see that one, I think I called it, oh, what did I call it? A wiper card. That's what it's called. So it just wipes right out and surprises you. So there's that card. And then today, I released an Easter napkin card. I know I've done some napkin cards already, but I had some Easter napkins that I thought I would make a card of. So here's that one, nice and simple. I just used several different mats. There's 2 different napkins in here, and I matted them on some different paper. So that was today's video. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. And then the one coming out on Friday is called an open corner fold card. And it springs open, let me open it this way. From the corner, it opens. You know, I just realized that everything is reversed. You guys might just see everything reversed today. Sorry. I just noticed that. So this one comes out on Friday, the open corner card. Hi there. I'm so glad you're excited to see the cards. And I have one that opens in each direction. And I'll tell you on Friday in the video how to make sure that you turn your paper so that you can get the fold on either side. But these are open corner fold cards. And that's Friday's video. And today's video, or today's card that we're going to make today, is a corner pop-up. So the corner is folded in on the inside of the card, and when you open it, it pops up in the middle. So this is what we're going to make today. So I'm very excited. I got some new paper and we're going to use it. This is some of the paper that I just got this weekend. This weekend. And so we're going to use it and make another card. So with that, let me show you the paper that I'm going to use. This is the paper pack that I bought. It's called Field Journal. I bought it at Michael's. Michael's had a buy one, get one 50% off sale. So I went and spent some money. And so, but there's a lot of really pretty paper in here. There's some shiny papers. I used it in a couple of cards already. But yeah, there's some really, this blue one is one of my favorites. You can see the shine, yeah. And then there's some butterflies that are shiny as well. But yeah, so I have selected some paper from this, and I have a green piece that has some leaves on it. I have this piece that has butterflies on it. And then like a pinkish corally color to use as well. So I'm going to use 3 different sheets that are going to decorate the front and each of the 2 inside pieces of my flaps. And then I have my card base, which actually this is not one that I cut. This is one that I just, I have a pack of these that I have that are already pre-folded and, well, I should say pre-scored and pre-cut. And every now and then I'll use them. So that's what I'm using today because it just fit the colors really well. And then I have some things that I'm going to use to decorate. This was up here and then I started to cut it off, and then I realized if I do all my cutting before the live, then I have nothing to do during the live. So I stopped cutting so that I can do something while I'm talking to you guys and making my card. So with that, you're going to need cardstock and pattern paper. You'll need some scissors or a cutting tool, some adhesive, which I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and you will need a scoring tool of some sort to be able to fold or score your card so that we can fold it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold my card base in half. And that gets us here. The other thing we need is a rectangle cut pattern. Now, I have some chipboard that I used for my pattern. Anything that is a little bit heavier or thicker, cardstock would work. You just got to be real careful when you're tracing it and aligning up against it. That's all. So your rectangle needs to be 3 1/4 inches by 2.5 inches, and then cut it in half. And we're just going to use the one triangle of it. So let me move some of this paper out of the way. And we're going to mark our card where we need to fold it so that it can be folded on into the inside. And I'm going to use one of my little styluses, and I'm just going to score it along the edge of my little template that I made. Mark it a few times. So how was everybody's day today? Hold on. Don't overthink this, Jenny. There we go. All right. When you flip it over, make sure you score in the correct direction. We don't want to mess it up. Everybody have a good day. Hopefully nothing too horrible happened. All right, so now you'll see that there are 2 score lines, one on the front and one on the back, and they should be going in the same direction. And we are going to carefully fold it to the inside, and if you start with one side and kind of crease it a little bit, then the other side will kind of follow along. I watched the spaceship launch too. I did. I was excited for a while there. The countdown looked like it was going to be during my live, and then I was going to have to watch it while I was talking with you guys. But thankfully it launched before the live, so I didn't have to worry about it. It was a beautiful launch. All right, and there is your corner pop-up card base. So it's all nice and folded. Now it's time to decorate. So to decorate, So the moon launch. Yes. Hold on. I want to use my bone folder on this to get it creased a little bit better. All right. Okay. Now it's time to cut our paper. So however many pieces you're going to use, if you're going to decorate both sides in the middle and on the front, you're going to need 3 pieces of paper. 3 different designs, all the same design, whatever you want to do. I'm going to have 3 different designs. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my paper. Give me just a second here. Okay, for the big cut, I had to use my big cutter in the back. So 4 7/8 by, this is not going to cut all 3 of these. That's not a good idea. 4 7/8 by 5 3/8. Right? Yes. 5 3/8. And I'll put these measurements down in the description afterwards so that you guys have them for later. All right. Here we go. Now we need our template again. And we need to figure out which pieces are going on which sides. So I was going to do this coral color in the middle on the inside here. And then I was going to do the butterflies on the top, on the other side of the middle. And then on the front, I was going to do the green leaves. So you want to stack them exactly how they would be going into your card. So the top, and then if we were to open it, we have our 2 that are facing each other. So they're going to be face down. We're going to take them out of the card. And we are going to trace them with our template. Make sure it gets all lined up. And my pencil went here. And now we're going to cut on that line. That might have been loud. Sorry. Didn't think about how loud that might have been. All right. Now we're going to start gluing and putting some of our stuff down so we can move the template out of the way. All right. So the green one goes on the outside. Oh, I cut it way too wide. Or is this not? It's 4 1/4. What did I do? I cut it 1/4 inch too much. Hold on. You know what? I'm just going to start over. All right. Take 2. Sometimes it's easier to just start over. All right. Yeah, I have it 1/4 inch too big. So 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That's what you want this to be. I promise this is a very simple card once the paper is cut. Once I cut it correctly, let me make sure. Yes, now it will nest. All right, gotta trim it up again. This way, this way, this way. This one on top. And make our line again. One more cut. This is just a smidge too long and it's driving me nuts. No, not enough. There we go. I could see the white. All right, now we're gonna trim our corner off. Hopefully that wasn't as loud this time. All right, and now we're going to start gluing it. I'm going to open my card all the way. And if we've done this correctly, which this time we did, you'll see a little bit of a border around your paper from the card. So we did it correctly this time. All right, this one's going to go here. So we'll glue this one down. All right, and last big one, we will glue this one down. So does everybody have the spring weather yet? Here in Georgia, we have so much pollen everywhere you look, everywhere you breathe. It's everywhere. All right, now we need to take our corners, and we have 2 corners on the inside here that we can use to decorate. So I can put the green one here, or I could put the red one here, peach, whatever color that is. And I'm going to put the butterfly one over here. Now, in order to get it to fit in here, we have to take a 1/4 inch off of our ends. Oh, that's good. Pennsylvania, nice. Nice. So no more snow, I would assume. Right. Now our little ends will fit in here with an edge, just like the other ones were. So I have a new microphone. Are you guys able to hear me pretty okay? Make sure that, am I too quiet or too loud, heaven forbid? Hopefully I'm not too loud. I never was the loud cousin. That was somebody else. All right. Good. All right. Thank you. All right. We're going to put this one down. Thank you. All right. Good. Glad it sounds good. All right. And the basic part of our card is done. The corner pops out. We have all of our paper in place, but now it's time to decorate. Cousins. I mean, they love each other. All right. So I have this, and I am going to put the pin back in my glue before it dries up. I'm going to trim it just a little bit because I think it will fit on the front if I trim it as close as possible. All right. Does it fit? Close enough. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. Okay, so this will go on the front. And just to make sure that everything is going to fit the way I think it is, I'm going to cut this out first before I start gluing. And I hate fussy cutting, but I decided I was going to do it for this card. I'll probably regret it here shortly, but my idea is that these butterflies, at least one of them, I don't think both are going to fit, but at least one of them is going to go on the inside. All right. Whew. Now to trim down my other words here. Okay, there's that done. So that goes on the front. This goes here. And I'm gonna have to cut some of this. The question is, how much of it? Okay, so I think I just need to take off this top butterfly. So sad, but he doesn't fit. All right, we'll pretend like we can't see his antenna on the and sign. All right, but that will be perfect. And then this will go down here. All right, and I was going to torture myself some more by cutting out these little mushrooms because I thought they were adorable. At least they're simple shape. Anybody started watching baseball yet? That's my sport of choice. I'm a baseball fan. The Atlanta Braves are playing pretty well so far. All 5 games into the season or whatever they are. I think you're a Phillies fan, aren't you? If I'm not mistaken. Go Phillies. Okay, I thought so. All right, here we go. My cute little mushrooms that I'm going to put in here. All right, now it is time to glue things down. All right. There we go. And you know what? I know his antennae are kind of gone, but I think I'm going to put this other butterfly on the front since we cut him away from his little friend here. Yeah. Oh, all right. I have yet to be to a Braves game since they've been to their new stadium. I know, I'm like so behind. They've had their new stadium for many years now. I have been to the new stadium, just not to see a game. My husband's work does their annual Christmas party there for the last few years. So we've been able to go and see it. Well, good luck at the first game, even though as a Braves fan, I'm not a Phillies fan, but I hope they win since you're going. Always more fun to go watch a baseball game when they actually win. All right. I'm going to put that there. And now to see where I need to put my thing, I kind of want it to be in the, no, I want it to be so like the and is kind of, it reads wild and free. So I'm going to tilt it sideways a little bit. I'm going to close it up so it lands where it lands. All right, this is where I need to put my glue. Let that go for a minute. Ta-da! And it closes up. All right, now, and free. And I can sign really small up here. Or do we put this further up and sign below? Nope, I liked it better at the bottom. Yep. Who needs to sign their card anyways? I was looking for a card that I made earlier just before the live, and I was going through my box. Well, I should say I was going through one of my boxes. I have 4 shoebox sizes, like the shoe boxes that you can get at Michael's. I have 4 of those filled with cards that I've made, plus a pile on my desk, plus a pile that is sitting behind me. Yeah, it's time to donate some more cards. I gotta send some out. They're gonna be late for Easter, but at least they'll go out. All right. And there we have it. A corner pop-up card. Which I really wish you guys weren't backwards. Oh well. I'll figure that out for next time. I'm not sure what happened. I don't think it's as easy as that, is it? Yes. Oh, guys, I could have done that for you forever ago. Oh well. Now you can read what it says. All good things are wild and free. Oh, goodness gracious, technology. You would not even know that I work in technology. Thank you. Thank you very much. And if you weren't here earlier, I have a couple of cards that I've done this, I should say couple of videos I've done this week. So one of them is a wiper card, and this one was done on Monday, and it pops out. You pull it from either side and it pops out. This is one of the ones I made. I made my brother-in-law a birthday card that was like this. He thought it was pretty cool. Or he humored me. I don't know. I think he thought it was pretty cool. And then I have an Easter napkin card. I know we've done napkin cards before, but I had Easter napkins, so I made an Easter napkin card. And then the video that's coming out on Friday is an open corner fold card. And if it will open all the way, there we go. And it opens from either direction, just depends on which direction you rotate your paper when you score it, is what side that it will open for. So I've got that coming out on Friday. So that is it. It's a shorter live today, but we made a beautiful card. And I hope you had fun. I had fun chatting with you guys. I appreciate you all stopping in and hanging out with me while we craft. I will be live again will I be live next week? Yes, I will be live next week. I'm going to going out of town the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, but Friday, Wednesday, I will be home. So we will have a live before I head out. So it was great to hang out with you guys. Thank you so much for joining. It really means a lot to me that you guys take time out of your day and out of your week to come and hang out with me. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will talk with you next Wednesday. Have a great day, guys.